Hey, what's up everyone? Despite my best intentions to never ever get Black Ops 2, I ended up buying it because I'm a stupid idiot, and I've got a gameplay here for you on Carrier. I'm using the PDW 57 with red dot and silencer. I got UAV Carrier, or UAV, wow, Jesus Christ, I can't talk. UAV Care Package and Sentry, and I'm playing on Carrier. Jesus. So this was one of basically the only game that I could ever post on Vigil that was decent for a gameplay, despite that one in the chamber I posted. And, yeah, so it starts off a little slow, but it gets pretty good, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but, yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing, actually, I'm tooting my own horn. That made no sense, but this is more of a review of Black Ops 2, in my opinion, and what I think of the game, and I'm gonna start off by saying, I got a list here, so I'm just going to go in order. So, the first thing I want to talk about, very briefly, is the maps. The maps feel like I've played them all before. They all seem very similar. Like they just took a concept from a previous Call of Duty game and they just incorporated that into Black Ops 2 and just made a different map. For example, obviously Turbine. Turbine is Afghan from Modern Warfare 2, and you can't tell me that it's not. It's the exact same fucking map. And anyone who disagrees with me, you've got to play that map again and realize that it's the same map. So I hate Turbine. That's actually my least favorite map to play. Maybe it is. I don't know, but it definitely is, because I just don't like it. Turbine is an awful map in my opinion. But another example is like Meltdown. I feel like I've played that before. I feel like I've played Overflow before. Like all these maps, I just feel like they've been done before, and well, most of them anyway. I'm not gonna say all of them. Most of them I feel like they've been done before. It just sucks because I'm like, oh, it's a new Call of Duty. I know that I'm not expecting something new, but at least the map should feel fresh and not something that I've played 17,000 times before. But I will say that I do have three favorite maps, and those are Hijacked, that's the one with the boat, Plaza, which is like the one at night, and Raid, which is like a raid. I don't know, I'll explain that one. But those are my favorite maps. I love playing those. Whenever I get those, I'm like, yep, let's vote for that motherfucker. But moving on, quickly again, I want to talk about the game type that I loved throughout Call of Duty. This is one of my favorite game types, Domination. I don't know what the frick Treyarch did with it this game, but I think they ruined it. Now, if you haven't played Black Ops 2, Domination has changed from just being, up to 200 and just continuous. It goes like, I think there's a 5-minute first round, and then the round ends, and then it's another 10-minute round or something like that. And I think that's so frustrating because that Domination shouldn't be rounds. First of all, I don't know why they change rounds. I don't know what the hell that's for, but it just sucks. I don't like that. I don't like how it just interrupts your gameplay, because I feel like Domination should be something that's continuous and just goes to 200, whatever, you win. But they ended up changing that, and that sucked. I loved playing Domination. That was my go-to to have fun. And now all I play is Kill Confirmed, and I hate Kill Confirmed. Well, I've grown to hate it. I don't know why. I know Hardline is like everyone's new favorite, but I'm not a big fan of it. It's literally headquarters with one head. Well, it is headquarters. It's literally headquarters with what's it called? Oh my god, what's it called? Wow, whatever. It's basically Sabotage and headquarters. That's what I'm saying, but without the bomb, and just it's basically the same thing. I kind of was fans of those game modes, but not really. But I don't play much hardpoint, so sorry. But next thing I want to talk about is score streaks. I think that is definitely a good thing that they made for Black Ops 2. Score streaks replace kill streaks, and instead of X amount of kills get you this reward like a UAV or a care package. Now you have to get a certain amount of score to get each reward, and I think that's a lot better because that not only encourages people to play the game mode, but I feel like it's better. I don't know. It just feels better. It feels more rewarding in a sense, because it's like, oh cool, I went on a 9-kill rampage and I get a attack helicopter, sweet. Oh, or I could be like, oh sweet, I just got like 1,500 points straight and without dying, and now I get an awesome reward. That's cool. And also they made it so that once you get like your third kill or your third score streak, your score kind of like resets, so you can in one life you can get your 3 score streaks at the same time, or constantly. I think that's good. I like that you can keep getting your score streaks even after you've gotten your third one. But yeah, so there I put my sentry gun in the wrong spot, and I realized that a little bit in just a short second. But moving on. Oh my god, I've gone through my list so quick. I've got like 5 minutes left. My god, what else am I going to talk about? But now I'm going to talk about wildcards. Wildcards, if you haven't played Black Ops 2, it's basically they've added that into your create a class setup. And what that is, you have 3 wildcards, and I think I haven't unlocked all of them, but there's like, I know there's a perk 1, 2, 3, lethal, and a grenades wildcard. And what that does is you can have an extra perk 1, an extra perk 2, an extra perk 3, whatever, up to 3 wildcards. And all you have to do is, for example, let's say for example, you wanted to have, I forget all the perk ones. Oh shit. Let's say you wanted to have the, I think Scavenger's a perk 1, isn't it? Let's just say Scavenger's a perk 1. Let's say you wanted to have Lightweight on perk 1 and Scavenger on perk 1. You could use a perk 1 wild card, and you could have both of those, but for example, you just take away your pistol. So now you have both of those perk 1s, but you don't have a pistol. And that's awesome. I think that's really cool. I think that, for example, me, like, I don't use pistols that much. I think all the secondaries since Modern Warfare 2 have sucked, so I just don't use secondaries, and so I'm using a wild card. So I think that's awesome, an awesome thing to do, because I would get more benefit out of an extra perk than I do secondary. But oh, also I just remembered that they also made it so you can now your knife is something you can actually just wield. You can just wield a knife, and the knife has camo. You can get a gold camo on your knife, and that's fucking hilarious. I think that's awesome. So props to Treyarch for encouraging only use me blades to go run wild and rampart on us all. And I've been killed many of times by a motherfucking knifer, and it's so annoying. But yeah. Next up on the chopping block, and actually my last topic, so hopefully this takes up a little bit of time, but I think Black Ops 2 lacks guns, and I think the guns they're not overpowered, they're all pretty equal, but I think they're all shit. And here's why. First of all, talk about the lack of guns. There's like, so what, 6 assault rifles and like 6 of everything, and that just, I just don't like that. I like having multiple selections, because if one gun's shit, I know I can go to this one and like it. But there's only like 6 guns for every class, and or for every, division of guns, like snipers and assault rifles and whatnot. It just sucks. Because I'm an assault rifle guy. I've almost never used submachine guns in a COD game, but now I'm resorting to using submachine guns because all the assault rifles are shit. At least in my opinion, I don't like any of the assault rifles this game. So I wish there was more assault rifles to get, and there unfortunately is not. And what bothers me, what usually gets me through in other games is like, oh, they might add them in like a DLC or an update, but they won't. This is Call of Duty. They won't update any of it. So that kind of sucks. What was the next thing? Oh yeah, the guns aren't good in my opinion, and the reason why is because I feel like, I don't know. This might just be that I'm a horrible player, and probably 60% of it is attributed to the fact that I'm not the best player in the world. But like sometimes it's just recoil is not awful, but it's just fucking annoying. It's just not accurate, and it just sucks. And then like sometimes you'll lay in 50,000 bullets into someone and they're not dead, and they pop the corner and with a shotgun, bam, you're dead. And it's like, oh, okay, shotguns are still doing that. Awesome. I thought they would have, maybe have done something with that. No, that's cool. No, you can do that. So I don't know. I just doesn't matter. I've gone through like every single weapon, and every single weapon I can't go positive. Like I can't go positive in this game. I barely got this fucking gameplay. So it sucks. Black Ops, and the thing is, I'm not a bad player. I know I'm not a bad player because I've done good in Call of Duties before. And you all have seen me put out good gameplays, not only in Call of Duty, but I've put out good gameplays before. So it's not like I'm a shitty PC player. It's just, I don't know. This game is different, and I don't know what exactly it is. I don't know what about the guns is different. I don't know what about the game is different. But for some reason, it's just like very difficult for me to be good at this game, and it's very frustrating. And as much time as I put into it, it's just like, it's no reward. No matter how many different guns I try, no matter what I play, it's just always a negative or a fucking 1 KD game, and it's like, what am I doing? Also, I just saw that in the game. Holy fuck. That thing, that electrical field and fucking bouncing Bettys, take that shit out. That is the most annoying thing in the world. People will throw that electrical thing down, and they'll put a bouncing Betty beside it, so you run past, you get fucking electrocuted or whatever and stunned for like 0.5 seconds. When you get out of it, you get bouncing Betty and you're dead. And I cannot tell you how many times I wanted to punch my own fucking penis off of my body, off of my body, not Bonnie, off of my body, because I've been killed like that. It's so goddamn annoying. But that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching. What do you guys think of Call of Duty Black Ops 2? Tell me what you like, what you didn't like, and I will love your face forever. Have a sexy day. You're beautiful. Goodbye.